guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk to you about inflammation today because that's a big topic that we encounter out there, and I wanted to break it down into the different types of inflammation that we come across in the field. And I also wanted to go over the different supplements, not all of them, because there's so many things that you can use to address inflammation, so many supplements, so many foods, and there is already a lot of information out there. I just wanted to kind of pinpoint some of the ones that I use and some of the ones that are most commonly used out there, and also that are not super expensive. So that pretty much is what I wanted to talk about. The first thing I want to mention is that there are different types of inflammation. Inflammation on the skin is one category that we can identify. There is also inflammation in the joints that a lot of people suffer from. Actually, inflammation in the joints can hit you at any time. So it's not about age, guys. We gotta get rid of the myth that, oh, I'm getting old, so I'm getting creaky. Not necessarily. Okay, I digress. The next one is the inflammation you can have in your organs. Yeah, anything that pertains to the digestive system, basically, that can get inflamed, and that's mainly, in my mind, due to, I was going to say poor diet, but it's not necessarily poor diet, it's just, bad habits, okay? Because there's certain things that if we do them all the time and the body doesn't like it, it's going to cause some inflammation in the system. First category is when we talk about inflammation on the skin, what can we do about it? Okay, so first of all, how does it happen? Why do we have inflammation on the skin? Well, the skin is the largest filter of the body. So basically the skin is trying to get rid of something bad in the body by filtering it out. So we end up having eczema, we end up having red skin, itchy skin, dry skin, and many times when you go to the dermatologist, they don't really know what is causing it. They might give you something that's going to fix it, whether it fixes it temporarily or it fixes it permanently, but basically bottom line is, we don't know. We don't know why. Well, I think we do. We kind of do. If we look at the body as a whole, not as parts, we need to fix this part. Our body is not a car, okay? So fixing this part, that part, this part, that part, no. The body is a whole. So if we look at what we consume, that's basically where the origin of a lot of issues in the body comes from. Inflammation on the skin comes from the gut, guys. So you have to address your gut. Now, that said, there are certain things that you can do topically that can help you, of course. That's why, dermatologists can do something about it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a job. Things that I've identified for today, because otherwise I could be here hours with you guys. For instance, emu oil. Emu oil is a very good anti-inflammatory as far as topical use. Emu oil is something that will help with reducing inflammation. It will also absorb very quickly in the skin. It can go deeper into the skin to treat what is causing the issue. And it also repairs, okay? Look at the research. Emu oil has been proven effective for third-degree burns, guys.
See that?
I actually use it in my skincare routine for the face. I use it in my hair. I don't really lather my whole body with it because it's kind of expensive, so I keep it as a pharmacy item, if you will. Another great topical for inflammation on the skin, which can also be consumed internally, ingested, is clay. Okay, bentonite clay, also known as momeronite. I have two products here that I use. Is very healing. It's also referred to, by the way, as green clay. In French, we say argile verte. Clay is really good. You can either apply it topically. I've used it to treat bee sting or fire ant bites, bacterial infection on the skin. I mean, it is amazing as far as getting rid of infection. If you get like a spider bite or an ant bite, it will help you take out the toxic stuff because it attracts it, so it will grab it and get rid of it, the clay itself drying out and trapping it. It also is anti-inflammatory, so it will reduce inflammation on the skin and it will repair it faster. So it's amazing, amazing, amazing topically, and it's also amazing if you ingest it. So you could, for instance, put half a teaspoon of bentonite clay in water before you go to bed, and just leave the glass of water. And then upon rising, you want to drink the water after the clay has sat in it. That is also very healing, something that you would do for maybe, I would say maybe a week, a few days, just so that you can drain your system of any toxicity. But it attracts everything, clay attracts, so it will and pulls out. So I would be careful about doing this continuously. I would just do it for a few days, then stop, and then do it again maybe 3 months later, or a second time during the year, like a seasonal thing, not year round. Some people do it all the time, but you guys figure out what works for you. The next one that I have for, let's see, do I have any more topicals? Oh yeah, of course. My infamous aloe vera. So aloe vera is super healing. It's a beautiful thing. I've talked about it in my other video, in my smoothie video, if you want to check it out. And actually you can use it topically. A lot of people know about aloe vera as being good for sunburns. You want to make sure that you buy some aloe vera that is aloe vera, because sometimes I see aloe vera that's green in a bottle. Guys, aloe vera naturally is not green. The leaf on the outside is green, but inside it's a clear gel. So there's no way that bottle of aloe vera that looks green or blue is not mixed with some sort of chemical. So I would be discerning when you buy aloe vera out there for topical use after you go to the beach. This is very healing for the skin. It will also repair. It's very hydrating, so it will help with moisturizing the skin. Something to use for any sort of inflammation on the skin, redness, dryness. Also good in your skincare regimen, your facial routine as a mask. And I also use it in my hair. And then you can use it as a liquid, as an anti-inflammatory as well if you drink it. That is very healing. It will hydrate the gut, moisten the lining in the esophagus, in your stomach and in your lower GI. So it will not only moisten, hydrate, but also repair the lining, okay? Aloe vera is super healing together with marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is extremely anti-inflammatory when it comes to gut issues, but let's finish on the skin. So you can use a liquid aloe vera, buy it organic, use a liquid aloe vera as a topical as well if you don't have the plant. The next type of inflammation we encounter in the field is inflammation in the joints. Why is that? Why is it such a pervasive topic nowadays?